name, Bruce Marks.
Bruce Marks is his name, though he's quite happy to be known as a financial terrorist. He'll do whatever it takes, he says, to keep people in their homes.
We wear nonviolent bank terrorism as a badge of honor.
As head of the housing advocacy and mortgage lending group NACA, the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America, Marks leads a volunteer army, and at his command, they take to the streets, to the halls of Congress, to the posh homes of CEOs, in an effort to persuade lenders to modify mortgages.
These lenders knew that these mortgages were structured to fail, and yet they were making huge amounts of fees, billions and billions of dollars. That's what got us in trouble. So they should have done what we're doing way back when. You should determine what a homeowner can afford, an affordable payment, and lock that in.
His Save the Dream tour attempts to do just that.
It's important that we get the word out.
In arenas across the country each weekend, the scene is like a revival.
NACA! When I say NACA, you say NACA, NACA!
They saved my house from foreclosure now.
They're saving us $900 a month, and that's all I can say is God is good.
A revival of spirits.
And the Lord bless all of you, okay?
Of hopes.
My family can stay in the house, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 grandkids, they could stay.
Of the American dream.
We're saving the dream of home ownership.
Here in Cleveland, thousands of people lined up early outside this event center, hoping NACA can do for them what their mortgage lenders couldn't or wouldn't. Around the room, looks of anguish on homeowners' faces, including Holly O'Donnell's. Holly, you look awfully nervous.
Very nervous.
She did that ever since she said that.
NACA counselor Myra Nellis crunches her numbers to determine how much O'Donnell can afford so she can hold on to her home.
It's just been a long struggle and kind of eager to see if there's help, if I can get help.
Since her divorce in 2006, Holly's been raising 4 daughters alone, struggling to pay her $1,100 a month mortgage. How behind are you?
At least probably a month on the mortgage, plus all the late fees that accrued last year when work was cutting our hours. Now my income's back up, however, I can't catch up. My mortgage is so high.
Like everyone here, Holly is hoping for a miracle.
If nothing else, it'll be better than it was when you got here.
NACA's counselors assess homeowners' income and expenditures to come up with what they consider an affordable mortgage.
Where's the city form?
Representatives from major lenders wait in a back room to evaluate the data and come up with their own figure. The plan is for homeowners like Holly O'Donnell to leave with a lower interest rate, decreased principal, or both. You know what's going to happen, and you know what your critics are going to say. You're getting these people a good deal, these people who got houses they couldn't afford, you're getting them a good deal, and what's going to happen is it's going to come back to the rest of us. We're going to get charged more.
Well, you know, the fact is, there's not $1 of taxpayer money here. We're saying to the servicers and the investors who have curated the crisis, profited from the crisis, fix the crisis.
The mortgages aren't refinanced, they're restructured.
Refinances don't work because it's a new loan. The only thing that works is you take the existing mortgage and you restructure 1 or 2 elements, and then you lock it in forever.
We're gonna do a picket line around his house, okay? Yeah.
Marks is convinced his guerrilla tactics bring lenders to the table, but some say he goes too far. Dumping furniture on the lawn of Greenwich Financial's William Fry to make him feel the embarrassment of foreclosure, Marks says, even going so far as protesting at the schools of some executives' children.
We go into their gated communities, we go and we knock on their door, and we say, we want you to meet the homeowners who you're throwing out of their homes.
You're accosting children, you're embarrassing children, you're embarrassing these executives in their neighborhood. Take it to their office.
My response to these CEOs is accountability. It's a bitch. Everybody come on in, come on.
His enthusiasm for the cause has earned him many enemies, but it's also garnered him legions of devoted followers.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I know that the vast majority of you, when I get arrested, you want to get arrested as well, but we can only have bail money for 300 or 400 people at one time. So we need you to participate in whatever way you feel comfortable.
Holly O'Donnell is definitely on board.
Thank you. Thank you.
After a day of waiting and worrying, she got good news from her lender.
I'm elated. Like, probably one of the best things that's ever happened.
What happened?
I got my interest rate dropped from 10.34% to 4%, which drops my payment about $340 a month.
You look like a different person now.
It is such a huge relief. Something affordable within my reach.
You grew up on the street.
Yes, I lived on this street since I was 8 years old.
This is the house she can now afford, 2 doors down from her childhood home.
It's
That's great.
fantastic. Thank you.
Oh, very nice.
It's not all altruism for Marks. NACA is a corporation making low-interest loans of its own and earning $500 for each successful mortgage modification. Marks pays himself a salary of $150,000 a year. Hate to say it, but bad economy is good for your business.
No, what we want to do is we want to put ourselves out of business.
Like an itinerant preacher, Bruce Marks moves NACA's Save the Dream tour from Cleveland to St. Louis, Chicago, Atlanta, and other cities. He expects to have over 1 million members by fall, 1 million converts for the movement. This is Vicki Mabry for Nightline in Cleveland.